grill at 2 for the people who kept us safe. The nurses and the drivers and the ones who man the grace. He cracks the eggs without a word and knows the order's cold, because the 3 a.m. regulars are loyal and bold. A woman comes in every night before her shift ends right. She orders the same scrambled eggs she's ordered every night. He makes them soft the way she likes and adds a little toast. And she says, "You're the only one who does it right." Almost. 3 in the morning, tastes like someone cares. The cook behind the counter, who's always just there. He feeds the night shift people who keep the world alive, with eggs and coffee and the will to help them all survive. He told me that the night shift crowd are different from the day. They're quieter and more honest in a very tired way. They don't perform their hunger, they just sit and eat and breathe. And a man who cooks for that deserves a certain kind of creed. By 5 the place fills up a little more with new tired ones, fresh nurses and the morning bakers and the early runs. He wipes the counter down and says, "Another night done right," and turns the grill up high to face the morning light. 3 in the morning, tastes like someone cares. The cook behind the counter, who's always just there. He feeds the night shift people who keep the world alive, with eggs and coffee and the will to help them all survive. Close the grill at 6 and let the morning cook take in. 3 in the morning was the best part of the spin.
She sits upon her rock beside the harbor, looking out. 100 years of waiting, without whisper and without shout. The smaller than the stories, but the truer for that fact. A mermaid bronze and patient in the art of looking back. The jazz tonight is gentle as the water at her feet, and the moon above the harbor makes the evening incomplete. Unless you have a cafe and a coffee going cold, and someone playing something soft about the brave and bold. Little mermaid lullaby, sit still upon your stone. The harbor lights are golden, and you're never quite alone. Let the jazz keep playing softly through the Copenhagen night. Little mermaid lullaby, everything will be alright. The sailors and the tourists come and and take their photographs and go away not knowing all the sadness and the laughs behind the Hans Andersen story of the girl who gave her voice for a love that cost her everything and left her with no choice. But tonight the jazz is kinder, and it tells a different tale of a mermaid who found music, and the love began to fail, and the saxophone became her voice, and the piano was the sea, and the Copenhagen evening gave her back her melody. Little mermaid lullaby, sit still upon your stone. The harbor lights are golden, and you're never quite alone. Let the jazz keep playing softly through the Copenhagen night. Little mermaid lullaby, everything will be alright. She sits upon her rock. She sits upon her rock beside the harbor looking out. She sits upon her rock beside the harbor looking out. She sits upon her rock beside the harbor looking out. She sits upon her rock beside the harbor looking out. She sits upon a rock beside the harbor looking out. 100 years of waiting without whisper and without shout. The smaller than the stories, but the truer for that fact. A mermaid, bronze and patient in the art of looking back. The jazz tonight is gentle as the water at her feet, and the moon above the harbor makes the evening incomplete. Unless you have a cafe and a coffee going cold, and someone playing something soft about the brave and bold. Little mermaid lullaby, sit still upon your stone. The harbor lights are golden, and you're never quite alone. Let the jazz keep playing softly through the Copenhagen night. Little mermaid lullaby, everything will be alright. The sailors and the tourists come and take their photographs and go away cost her everything and left her with no choice. But tonight the jazz is kinder as the water at her feet, and the moon above the harbor makes the evening incomplete unless you have a cafe and a coffee going cold and someone playing something soft about the brave and bold. Little Mermaid. A Campo de Fiori il pomeriggio si scioglie piano nel caffè, le ombre allungano le bancarelle, il cielo fa posto a te. Tra frutta, voci e fazzoletti la città profuma ancora di basilico, di pane, di una giornata che si colora. Poi il mercato piano tace, resta il vetro del bistrò e un pianista con le mani fa del tempo un dopolavoro. A Campo de Fiori, amore, il giorno si lascia andare, c'è del miele nelle ore, c'è del jazz da respirare. A Campo de Fiori, amore, anche il cuore si riposa, Roma qui non fa rumore, sembra quasi una mimosa, un taccuino mezzo aperto, due lettere da finire, una donna con gli occhiali che non smette di sorridere. Il barista versa piano un liquore color ambra e la luce sul bancone fa più dolce anche la stanza. A Campo de Fiori, amore, il giorno si lascia andare, c'è del miele nelle ore, c'è del jazz da respirare. A Campo de Fiori, amore, anche il cuore si riposa, Roma qui non fa rumore, sembra quasi una mimosa. Quando il sole cambia faccia e la piazza si fa blu, resta il suono delle sedie e un ricordo in più. Non c'è fretta di finire, non c'è niente da inseguire, solo questa sera chiara che ci invita a non partire. A Campo de Fiori, amore, il giorno si lascia andare, c'è del miele nelle ore, c'è del jazz da respirare. A Campo de Fiori, amore, anche il cuore si riposa, Roma qui non fa rumore, sembra quasi una mimosa. A Campo de Fiori il pomeriggio si scioglie piano nel caffè, tra i bicchieri e le parole resta il meglio che c'è.
The canal reflects the lanterns in a row. Amsterdam at dusk with nowhere else to go. The bridges arch like eyebrows over streams, and jazz drifts out from cafes full of dreams. I find the corner coffee house I know, with its steamed up windows and its amber glow. The vibraphone rings softly in the back, and I hang my coat upon the wooden rack. Amsterdam evening, soft and gold, jazz and water, stories told. A city built on canals and song. In this cafe is where I belong. Amsterdam evening, cool and still, music drifting from the windowsill. Let the jazz play through the night. Everything in Amsterdam is right. A fisherman is done with all his work and stops inside to listen in the dark. He drinks his coffee slowly with both hands and lets the trumpet take him to far lands. The pianist plays a chord that sounds like rain, falling gently on the Dutch terrain. The bassist walks a line that feels like home. No matter where across this earth you roam. Amsterdam evening, soft and gold, jazz and water, stories told. A city built on canals and song. In this cafe is where I belong. The bicycle bells are quiet now. The birds have found their branches, taking vows of silence for the evening's jazz to reign over every cobblestone and Amsterdam lane. Let the vibraphone ring out. That's what Amsterdam is all about. A gentle city, water deep, a melody to help you sleep. The hour grows late, the cafe fills with more. The kind of people music's always for. A student with a sketchbook draws the band. An old man taps the music with his hand. I watch the canals shimmer through the glass and think of all the evenings that have passed in the same coffee house through all the years, and all the music floating to our ears. Amsterdam evening, soft and low, nowhere to hurry, nowhere to go, just the jazz and the canal below. Amsterdam, letting the music flow. After the rain, the Seine reflects the broken city lights, like scattered memories refusing to surrender to the night. You pull your chair and take your place without a single word, but silence from your heart is still the sweetest thing I've heard. The accordion wraps the air in notes of faded gold. I hold the hope I hid away through winters long and cold. And when you look at me with calm and shelter in your eyes, every storm inside my chest begins at last to die. The night moves slowly through the glasses and the prayer, and I do not want to lose the meaning waiting in your stare. On this night, let the river carry all our doubts away. Let only you and I remain where longing wants to stay. On this night, do not hurry morning to arrive. I have only just remembered what it means to feel alive. Outside the window, taxis pass like memories in gold, leaving trails of light across the wet and quiet road. We speak of life and hidden wounds and where the lost ones roam, and somehow every heavy thing grows light when you are home. Let the river carry all our doubts away. Let only you and I remain where longing wants to stay. On this night, do not hurry morning to arrive. I have only just remembered what it means to feel alive. This old city may hold 1,000 love affairs, but tonight you are the fairest page it bears. On this night, let the river carry all our doubts away. Let only you and I remain where longing wants to stay. On this night, do not hurry morning to arrive. I have only just remembered what it means to feel alive. Rain on the panes, lights on the canal, coffee in the dusk. From Jordaan roofs to narrow painted doors, the twilight leans in close to hear the band. The old cafe is breathing through its floors, a warm and wooden heartbeat in the rain-washed land.
porcelain clinks like tiny temple bells. The waiter moves as softly as a dream, and every cloud above the quiet canal breaks into silver underneath the beam, and the room grows warmer as the shadows fall, like the city saved a little piece for us all. Quiet evening, coffee house glow. Hear the tender brush drums moving low. Hear the trumpet like a sigh across the blue. Amsterdam, this song is made for you. For your rain, your lamps, your windows lit just right. For your old world grace that carries through the night. A woman in a vintage coat looks out, her reflection floating softly in the pane. 100 distant footsteps pass beyond, then disappear into the evening rain. The bass line walks like someone going home. The piano lifts a little fading light, and every corner table holds a world of gentle thoughts unspoken in the night. Quiet evening, coffee house glow. Hear the tender brush drums moving low. Hear the trumpet like a sigh across the blue. Amsterdam, this song is made for you. For your rain, your lamps, your windows lit just right. For your old world grace that carries through the night. If time were kind, it would be this: a quiet room, a trumpet kiss, a candle bowing to the rain, and hearts made slow and whole again. Quiet evening, coffee house glow. Hear the tender brush drums moving low. Hear the trumpet like a sigh across the blue. Amsterdam, this song is made for you. For your rain, your lamps, your windows lit just right. For your old world grace that carries through the night. Stay a little longer, city of glass and stone, till midnight learns the shape of being alone. Till jazz becomes the weather in my chest. And this small room becomes the place of rest. The city hums in sepia beneath a patient sky. I found a small republic of calm inside Charles Bridge, where porcelain and lamplight make a treaty with the rain. And every coat that passes carries stories in the grain. The waiter moves like midnight with a practiced kind of grace. A record turns in amber and puts patience in the space. Outside the windows shimmer with 1,000 softened gleams. Inside the room the piano folds the weather into dreams. Pour the evening slowly till the clocks forget to go. Stay until the last cup cools, the last tram bell is gold. Stay until the river writes the parts we never told. Stay until the lamplit glass has gentled every ache, and all the weary evening knows exactly how to break. A woman with an umbrella leaves petals in the hall. A newspaper lies sleeping by the coat rack near the wall. The saxophone is velvet and the brushes barely speak, like footsteps on old bridges at the end of every week. I taste the dark roast quiet and the sugar of the hour. The city turns from iron into rain-reflected flour. No one needs a grand goodbye, the room already knows how evenings in old Prague become the way a memory grows. Pour the evening slowly till the clocks forget to go. Stay a little longer now, the night is tender slow. Let the coffee house keep watch where softer sorrows go. Stay until the bridge lamps blur like halos on the stream, and every pane of weather learns to carry one more dream. When the river keeps our secrets and the bridge forgets our names, let the saxophone remember. Let the bass walk carefully between the hours we keep. Let the trumpet kiss the dark and tuck the rooftops into sleep. Forget to go. Stay until the room grows dim and all the chairs are kind. Stay until the rain leaves only silver in the mind. Stay until the final chord hangs quiet in the blue, and Prague in all her evening grace window rain, cobblestone and lantern flame. Old city, soft city, keep me in your frame. Tonight, 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 tonight. Rain on the panes, lights on the canal, coffee in the dark. There is blue on the canal and golden doors, a perfect half of sorrow, half of peace. At the window hangs the shimmer of the storm, yet in this room the world is all release. Old film colors soften every face, brown cafe walls hold shadows tenderly, and from the speakers comes a velvet tune that sounds like rain remembering the sea. And the room grows warmer as the shadows fall, like the city saved a little piece for us all. Pour the night in a coffee cup, let the old jazz fill it up. Amsterdam in the rain-washed gleam, you are memory, you are dream, you are every lantern on the waterline, every note that says the evening will be fine. Past the trams and bridges, past the glowing signs, the quiet narrow houses lean and wait, as though they know that some hearts travel far only to find stillness by a rainy gate. Here a smile is small but honest as the light. Here the tables know the names of tired hands, and every chord descends like evening fog across the oldest and the kindest land. Pour the night in a coffee cup, let the old jazz fill it up. Amsterdam in the rain-washed gleam, you are memory, you are dream, you are every lantern on the waterline, every note that says the evening will be fine. Nothing is loud here, nothing needs to be, just the rustle of a coat, the hiss of tea, and the city breathing softly through the rain, as if to tell us we may rest again. Pour the night in a coffee cup, let the old jazz fill it up. Amsterdam in the rain-washed gleam, you are memory, you are dream, you are every lantern on the waterline, every note that says the evening will be fine. Keep this on beneath the windows glow, keep this room where quiet people go, keep Amsterdam alive in dusk and steam. A vintage frame around a softer dream.
He played the corner of the market since he was barely grown, with a saxophone and a paper cup and a chord he called his own. The city gave him everything, the weather and the crowd, the ones who stopped to listen and the ones who thought out loud. By 60 he had seen the city change around his spot. New buildings and new faces, but the corner was still hot. He'd count his dollars carefully and give half to the man who sold newspapers beside him, as they'd always had a plan. He gave his last dollar back to the city that made him whole, a gesture at the corner that was bigger than its soul. The street musician's last dollar went back into the hat of the next young player starting, and that was simply that. He said the city was his instrument, all 60 years of play. He just provided the breath, and the city found the way to amplify the music through the streets and through the rain, and return it to the people who had given him the same. They put a plaque beside the corner in the autumn that he passed, a brass plate on the lamppost saying music built to last. And every busker after reads it in the morning light and understands the corner has a history of right. He gave his last dollar back to the city that made him whole, a gesture at the corner that was bigger than its soul. The street musician's last dollar went back into the hat of the next young player starting, and that was simply that. Drop a dollar in the hat of someone playing in the rain. A street musician knows the city pays itself again. He built it in the winter of the year the war had ceased, a clock of brass and patience and a very careful piece. He wound it on a Tuesday and he set the hands at noon, and 70 years later it is still inside the room. The secret was a weight he'd carved from something dense and true, a pendulum that measured out the grief he'd been put through. Each swing a half a second that he'd calibrated right, from everything he'd lost inside the long and recent night. He wound it once in 47, and that was that. A clock that held time honestly within its brass and back. The clockmaker who built one that never stopped to mourn was building something better from the years he'd worn and worn. grandson asked him once, "How do you make a clock that lasts?" He said, "You pour into it everything you know of what has passed. You grieve it honestly and let the grief run like a gear. And something that begins in loss will hold for many a year." The clock is in the family home, on the mantle of the hall. It's been through 3 moves and a fire, and the falling of a wall. Each time they find it ticking still, its pendulum at ease, because grief well made is permanent and swings in any breeze. He wound it once in 47, and that was that. A clock that held time honestly within its brass and back. The clockmaker who built one that never stopped to mourn was building something better from the years he'd worn and worn. Set the pendulum in motion, let the grief become the gear. The clockmaker knew that sorrow is the engine of the year.
Quiet bell from the riverside, a lace curtained room with the door half wide, porcelain light in the afternoon, and a sleepy cafe begins to bloom. In this late 1980s mellow cafe, jazz chairs remember coats and names, silver spoons and little flames of sunlight trembling on the rim of every cup filled to the brim. The waiter folds the paper thin, the room lets mellow voices in. And outside on the cobbled lane, a tram goes by like gentle rain. Old facades in cream and stone hold 1,000 hours of their own, and every passing hat and glove moves as though the air were love. No one has to hurry here, time arrives and disappears, slow as cream in coffee swirled, soft as dust upon the world. This dreamy April afternoon turns every shadow into tune. In the golden arrogant cafe, where hearts grow quiet and want to stay, let the roses keep their place, let the light rest on each face. By the canal where hours sway, I could live inside this day. A bicycle waits near the wall, patient in the ember fall of sunlight slipping through the trees, with old cathedrals had brought into this room and then forgot. In the hush between the cups, all the noise of life gives up, and the smallest things appear clear as if they're meant to hear. This dreamy April afternoon turns every shadow into tune. In the golden arrogant cafe, where hearts grow quiet and want to stay, let the roses keep their place, let the light rest on each face. By the canal where hours sway, I could live inside this day. Maybe joy is only this: the porcelain lip, the rose's kiss, a fragrant sneer, a folded sleeve, a reason not to rise and leave. Maybe grace is afternoon, not too early, never noon, just the kindly hour that knows how a tired heart unwinds and glows. If tomorrow asks too much, I will answer with this touch of canal light, cafe air, and the peace still waiting there. So I gather every sign, the marble counter's patient shine, the lazy sacks beyond the door, the heel clicks on the wooden floor, the mirror with its softened gold, the stories nobody has told, the drifting steam, the linen white, the tender middle of the light. If evening comes, it may come slow, with one last gleam on cups below. But for now the room is kind and leaves the restless world behind. This dreamy April afternoon turns every shadow into tune. In the golden arrogant cafe, where hearts grow quiet and want to stay, let the roses keep their place, let the light rest on each face. By the canal where hours sway, I could live inside this day. Stay a little afternoon, do not end the day too soon. Keep the canal in rose and gold, keep the coffee warm to hold. In the golden arrogant cafe, where April learns to dream and stay, leave one song upon the air, so I can find this feeling there. Rain is tapping on the window glass, the coffee's warm, the evening's slow to pass. An old record spins on the wooden shelf. I pour another cup and talk to myself. The street lamp makes a halo in the mist, the kind of night that poets can't resist. A cigarette burns softly in the tray, as all the busy world just fades away. Coffee and rain and a melody old, a story that's never fully told. a table for one in the amber light. This is where I want to spend my night. Coffee and rain, and the jazz plays low. Nowhere to hurry, nowhere to go. Just the sound of this old cafe song, and the feeling that I've always belonged. The waiter nods and brings another round. He knows my name, he knows my favorite sound. The pianist plays something soft and blue, a song that somehow always sounds brand new. Outside the world is cold and moving fast. In here it feels like 1952 at last. The velvet chairs, the photographs on walls, the laughter drifting through the marble halls. Coffee and rain and a melody old, a story that's never fully told. A table for one in the amber light. This is where I want to spend my night. Coffee and rain, and the jazz plays low. Nowhere to hurry, nowhere to go. Just the sound of this old cafe song, and the feeling that I've always belonged. The trumpet sings what words cannot say. The rain and the jazz are enough for today. Let the music carry me far away to every soft and forgotten yesterday. The candle flickers as the hours go by. The rain slows down beneath the clearing sky. But still I sit here wrapped in melody. This moment is exactly where I need to be. One final sip, the piano plays the last. A gentle bow to all the golden past. I button up and step into the night, and carry all this music in the light. Coffee and rain and a melody old, a story that's never fully told. A table for one in the amber light. This is where I want to spend my night. Dal mattino fino a tardi la città cambia colore, ma in un tavolo vicino al vetro resta uguale il mio cuore. Comincio il giorno con il sole che sul giornale fa riflessi, e una melodia sottovoce scioglie i pensieri più complessi. Il cameriere già mi conosce, lascia un cenno, poi va via, come a dire qui c'è posto per la calma e la poesia. Tazza dopo tazza Roma, mi accompagni senza fretta, ogni pagina si apre come una finestra aperta. Tazza dopo tazza Roma, nel lavoro e nel riposo, mi regali quella pace che non trovo in nessun posto. Poi la sera cambia il passo, le cravatte si allentano un po', il pianista prende fiato e la stanza dice no. Alla corsa, al fiato corto, al pensiero troppo duro, qui si vive al tempo giusto, qui il silenzio è più sicuro. Tazza dopo tazza Roma, mi accompagni senza fretta, ogni pagina si apre come una finestra aperta. Tazza dopo tazza Roma, nel lavoro e nel riposo, mi regali quella pace che non trovo in nessun posto. Se la giornata è una salita, questo jazz è il corrimano. Se la mente si agita, questa voce dice piano: resta ancora, non scappare, prendi fiato, resta qui, tra il profumo del caffè, puoi tornare, tutto sì. Tazza dopo tazza Roma, mi accompagni senza fretta, ogni pagina si apre come una finestra aperta. Tazza dopo tazza Roma, nel lavoro e nel riposo, mi regali quella pace che non trovo in nessun posto. Dal mattino fino a tardi la città cambia colore, ma in un tavolo vicino al vetro resta uguale il mio cuore. There's a blue bicycle by the bridge, leaning where the flowers live. It waits beneath the chestnut trees, like a secret carried by the breeze. Every morning just past 8, it shines beside the iron gate, and I pretend I do not know whose hand set down that cobalt glow. Blue bicycle by the bridge, tell me where your rider is. Did she leave a little smile hanging in the air a while? Blue bicycle by the stream, you belong inside a dream, in this town of cafe songs. You remind me where I the barmaid sings, a pigeon rustles silver wings, and on the bench the old men say the weather will be soft today. I stir my cup and watch the light turn yesterday to something bright. Then there you are in calm display, like a painting that refused to fade. Blue bicycle by the bridge, tell me where your rider is. Did she leave a little smile hanging in the air a while? Blue bicycle by the stream, you belong inside a dream. In this town of cafe songs, you remind me where I belong. Maybe she wears gloves of cream, maybe she still follows dreams. Maybe she buys roses cheap or writes down things she cannot keep. Maybe love is just like that, a blue bike and a tilted hat, appearing softly with the dawn, then leaving traces when it's gone. Blue bicycle by the bridge, keep my little mystery. Every morning passing by under this old lion sky. Blue bicycle, wait for me near the canal and willow tree, till one bright day I'll understand why your shadow holds my hand. There's a blue bicycle by the bridge, leaning where the flowers live, and all the world feels slow and kind whenever I leave the rush behind.
Inside the king's garden, where the roses have gone brown, and the autumn has been gentle in its taking of the crown of summer's last ambition. Now the hedges hold their form, and the castle keeps its secrets from the coming winter storm. There's a bench I always find again beneath the linden tree, where the kings once walked in mourning, and the music came to me of something slow and Scandinavian and sweet as salted plum. And I sit here with my notebook until everything goes numb. Rosenberg garden song, play it soft and low through the formal hedgerow patterns where the autumn roses go. The castle is a photograph in amber afternoon. Rosenberg garden song, I'll be leaving far too soon. The guards at Rosenborg march in their bearskin hats so tall, and the tourists have all scattered to the warmth beyond the wall. But I remain upon my bench until the light begins to turn
and the garden in the gloaming has a beauty hard to learn. The jazz I hear is in and now, the music of the stone of 400 years of Danish kings and all they've ever known. And the linden tree above me drops its leaves one at a time, and the garden is a music made of color and of rhyme. Rosenberg garden song, play it soft and low through the formal hedgerow patterns where the autumn roses go. The castle is a photograph in amber afternoon. Rosenberg garden song, I'll be leaving far too soon.
Pull up a chair and sit beside me at this corner table here, where the SMØRREBRØD is stacked in layers and the Carlsberg cold and clear. The herring on the rye bread with the onion rings on top, and the jazz quartet is warming up and nobody says stop.
The radishes are thin sliced and the butter is whipped pale, and the candle on the table is as amber as the ale.
And the waiter brings a second round without a word between,
because he knows that in this cafe
you know just what he means.
SMØRREBRØD and slow jazz, the Danish way to be,
where the open sandwich opens
something in the memory.
The saxophone is breathing
and the evening has no end.
SMØRREBRØD and slow jazz, oh, come back around again. There's a gravity to pleasure when the rye bread holds the weight
of 100 years of tradition
on a Tuesday getting late.
And the beer has been fermenting
in the deep and copper vat
of a brewery on the waterfront.
And that is simply that.
The jazz in Denmark carries all the weight of Nordic dark,
the long winters and the candlelight,
and silence in the park.
But tonight the music leans toward warmth and takes the cold away.
And the SMØRREBRØD and slow jazz
is the only thing I'll say.
SMØRREBRØD and slow jazz, the Danish way to be,
where the open sandwich
opens something in the memory. The saxophone is breathing and the evening has no end. SMØRREBRØD and slow jazz,
oh, come back around again. Now the plates are mostly empty
and the carafe nearly dry,
but nobody is moving
and nobody says goodbye,
because the jazz is still breathing
and the candle's still alive.
And SMØRREBRØD and slow jazz is the reason to survive.
SMØRREBRØD and slow jazz. Street lamps bloom like amber where the cobblestones are wet. I found a small republic of calm inside a bridge arch over wet stones, where porcelain and lamplight make a treaty with the rain. And every coat that passes carries stories in the grain. The waiter moves like midnight with a practiced kind of grace. A record turns in amber and puts patience in the space. Outside the windows shimmer with 1,000 softened gleams. Inside the room the piano folds the weather into dreams. In the hush of 1950s rain, let every small light show. Stay until the last cup cools, the last tram bell is gold. Stay until the river writes the parts we never told. Stay until the lamplit glass has gentled every ache, and all the weary evening knows exactly how to break. A woman with an umbrella leaves petals in the hall. A newspaper lies sleeping by the coat rack near the wall. The saxophone is velvet and the brushes barely speak, like footsteps on old bridges at the end of every week. I taste the dark roast quiet and the sugar of the hour. The city turns from iron into rain, reflected flower. No one needs a grand goodbye, the room already knows how evenings in old Prague become the way a memory grows. In the hush of 1950s rain, let every small light show. stay a little longer now. The night is tender, slow. Let the coffee house keep watch where softer sorrows go. Stay until the bridge lamps blur like halos on the stream, and every pane of weather learns to carry one more dream. Should the last tram fade to silence, leave the cup half warm for memory, and one chair turn toward the rain. Let the bass walk carefully between the hours we keep. Let the trumpet kiss the dark and tuck the rooftops into sleep. Rain, let every small light show. Stay until the room grows dim and all the chairs are kind. Stay until the rain leaves only silver in the mind. Stay until the final chord hangs quiet in the blue, and Prague, in all her evening grace, sings back a little too. Coffee steam, window rain, cobblestone and lantern flame. Old city, soft city, keep me in your frame. Tonight, tonight, tonight. Porcelain whispers on the tabletop. The spoon begins to shine. Outside, old facades and tram rails draw a soft and curving line. Porcelain and candle wax make time feel far away. I let the room grow tender while the quiet starts to sing. Warm cafe in Lisbon whisper, let the noise fall far behind. Let the old jazz hold the evening, let the warm room slow my mind. In Lisbon time is softer and the restless world grows kind. I can read, I can dream, I can drift and breathe again. Coffee writes a silver ribbon in the sunlight by the pane. Old blue tiles remember softly every winter, every rain. Pages turn like little sailboats drifting through a calmer hour. And Lisbon keeps my heartbeat in the hush of stone and flower. Warm cafe in Lisbon whisper, let the noise fall far behind. Let the old jazz hold the evening, let the warm room slow my mind. In Lisbon time is softer and the restless world grows kind. I can read, I can dream, I can drift and breathe again. There is no hurry in this corner, only velvet, wood and steam. Every chair and every window holds the edge of some old dream. Muted horns and gentle footsteps move like shadows on the floor, while the city hums in sepia just beyond the cafe door. Hear the low bass walk in circles, hear the brushes kiss the snare, hear the windows breathe with harbor wind and candle-scented air. Nothing loud and nothing urgent, just a lantern-colored sweep of a vintage song in Lisbon, leading gently into sleep. Warm cafe in Lisbon, whisper, let the noise fall far behind. Let the old jazz hold the evening. Let the warm room slow my mind. In Lisbon time is softer and the restless world grows kind. I can read, I can dream, I can drift and breathe again. If the day becomes too crowded, let the melody remain, like a tram bell from a distance, or a soft persistent rain. I will stay with these small comforts, with the cup between my hands, till the lamp glow and the moonlight fold the city into sand. Warm cafe in Lisbon, whisper, let the noise fall far behind. Let the old jazz hold the evening. Let the warm room slow my mind. In Lisbon time is softer and the restless world grows kind. I can read, I can dream, I can drift and breathe again. Stay a little longer, stay until the candle sleeps. Morning light slides across the window pane, silver spoons and porcelain in the rain. A waiter moves as if he knows the tune. The city wakes beneath a pale blue noon. There's a hush between the cups and chairs, a little dream suspended in the air. In old Vienna where the coffee steams, we gather up our faded golden dreams. Soft jazz circles through the candle glow, and time walks slowly where the old trams go. A lady reads a letter by the wall. Two friends exchange a laugh, quiet and small. The pastry case shines under amber light, and every face looks softer, warm and bright. The marble tables keep 1,000 tales of whispered names and winter-coated trails. In old Vienna where the coffee steams, we gather up our faded golden dreams. Soft jazz circles through the candle glow, and time walks slowly where the old trams go. Planet like smoke above the room, a violin dissolving all the gloom. Outside the street is damp with gentle grace. Inside the hour lingers in this place. above the mirror marks the day, but nobody is rushing far away. The pages turn, the little teaspoons chime, and every note is honeyed, slow and fine. In old Vienna, where the coffee steams, we gather up our faded golden dreams. Soft jazz circles through the candle glow, and time walks slowly where the old trams go. Goodnight to streets of stone and cafe light. Goodnight to all who linger through the night. In old Vienna, where the hours softly flow, the jazz remembers all we used to know. Across the window pane, silver spoons and porcelain in the rain. A waiter moves as if he knows the tune. The city wakes beneath the pale blue noon. There's a hush between the cups and chairs, a little dream suspended in the air. In old Vienna, where the coffee steams, we gather up our faded golden dreams. Soft jazz circles through the candle glow, and time walks slowly where the old trams go. A lady reads a letter by the wall. Two friends exchange a laugh, quiet and small. The pastry case shines under amber light, and every face looks softer, warm and bright. The marble tables keep 1,000 tales of whispered names and winter-coated trails. In old Vienna, where the coffee steams, we gather up our faded golden dreams. Soft jazz circles through the candle glow, and time walks slowly where the old trams go. Like smoke above the room, a violin dissolving all the gloom. Outside the street is damp with gentle grace. Inside the hour lingers in this place. A clock above the mirror marks the day, but nobody is rushing far away. The pages turn, the little teaspoons chime, and every note is honeyed, slow and fine. In old Vienna, where the coffee steams, we gather up our faded golden dreams. Soft jazz circles through the candle glow, and time walks slowly where the old trams go. A lady reads a letter by the wall. Two friends exchange a laugh, quiet and small. The pastry case shines under amber light, and every face looks softer, warm and bright. The marble tables keep 1,000 tales of whispered names and winter-coated trails. In old Vienna, where the coffee steams, we gather up our faded golden dreams. Soft jazz circles through the candle glow, and time walks slowly where the old tramps go. A lady reads a letter by the wall. Two friends exchange a laugh, quiet and small. The pastry case shines under amber light, and every face looks softer, warm and bright. The marble table circles keep 1,000 tales of whispered names and winter-coated trails. In old Vienna where the coffee steams, we gather up our faded golden dreams. Soft jazz circles through the candle glow, and time walks slowly where the old trams go. Good night, like smoke around. Lisboa, Noite, a city under stars, lanterns on the Baixa, shadows between bars. Every step a waltz beat. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Lisbon in the darkness, dancing just for me. Midnight and the plaza, only cats and cabs, restaurant windows fogging from the heat of the lab. Jazz comes from a doorway, 3 steps underground. Lisboa, Noite, this is holy ground. They say the city sleeps now. They have never walked at 3, when the streets become a ballroom and the music is set free. 1, 2, 3, the cobblestones. 1, 2, 3, the rain. Lisboa, Noite, sempre, always comes again. Find the final cafe open, order what is left. The waiter nods like family, nobody is bereft. Lisboa, Noite holds you like a blanket, like a song. In the city of the waltz now, nothing lasts too long. Street lamps bloom like amber where the cobblestones are wet. I found a small republic of calm inside a tram stop near historic facades. Where porcelain and lamplight make a treaty with the rain, and every coat that passes carries stories in the grain. The waiter moves like midnight with a practiced kind of grace. A record turns in amber and puts patience in the space. Outside the windows shimmer with 1,000 softened gleams. Inside the room the piano folds the weather into dreams. In the hush of 1950s rain, let every small light show. Stay until the last cup cools. The last tram bell is gold. Stay until the river writes the parts we never told. Stay until the lamplit glass has gentled every ache, and all the weary evening knows exactly how to break. A woman with an umbrella leaves petals in the hall. A newspaper lies sleeping by the coat rack near the wall. The saxophone is velvet and the brushes barely speak, like footsteps on old bridges at the end of every week. I taste the dark roast quiet and the sugar of the hour. The city turns from iron into rain-reflected flower. No one needs a grand goodbye. The room already knows how evenings in old Prague become the way a memory grows. In the hush of 1950s rain, let every small light show. Stay a little longer now. The night is tender, slow. Let the coffee house keep watch where softer sorrows go. Stay until the bridge lamps blur like halos on the stream, and every pane of weather learns to carry one more dream. When the river keeps our secrets and the bridge forgets our names, let the saxophone remember. Let the bass walk carefully between the hours we keep. Let the trumpet kiss the dark and tuck the rooftops into sleep. In the hush of 1950s rain, let every small light show. Stay until the room grows dim and all the chairs are kind. Stay until the rain leaves only silver in the mind. Stay until the final chord hangs quiet in the blue, and Prague, in all her evening grace, sings back a little too. Coffee steam, window rain, cobblestone and lantern flame. Old city, soft city, keep me in your frame. Tonight, tonight, tonight.
They say the old stone bridge has been here since before the town, and every generation brings its weight of up and down. Soldiers leaving lovers, leaving people, leaving places, and the bridge holds all the weight of all those in between spaces. A woman stood upon it in the winter of '52, and watched the river carry something brown and cold and new. The man beside her tipped his hat and didn't ask a thing, just stood there with the weight of it until she found her spring. The bridge that heard 1,000 goodbyes held them all with grace. A structure made of stone and time and an unmovable face. It held them all without a word, because bridges understand that sometimes what a person needs is something firm to stand. The engineer who built it said he built it wide on purpose, because a bridge should have enough room for what lives beneath the surface, for people who need walking room and people who need rail, and people who need somewhere firm when everything is frail. They renovated it in '60 and put lights along the side, and people came from further just to cross it at the tide. But the bridge remembers all the versions of the years before, when it was just stone and rain and what the people bore. The bridge that heard 1,000 goodbyes held them all with grace. A structure made of stone and time and an unmovable face. It held them all without a word, because bridges understand that sometimes what a person needs is something firm to stand. Cross the bridge at evening when the lights come up the stone, because some structures hold you better than you'd hold alone.
Rain on the pavement, lights on the canal, coffee in the dusk. There is blue on the canal and gold indoors, a perfect half of sorrow, half of peace. the storm. Yet in this room, the world is all release. Old film colors soften every face. Brown cafe walls hold shadows tenderly. And from the speakers comes a velvet tune that sounds like rain, remembering the sea. And the room grows warmer as the shadows fall, like the city saved a little peace for us all. Pour the night in a coffee cup. Let the old jazz fill it up. Amsterdam in the rain-washed gleam. You are memory, you are dream. You are says the evening will be fine. Past the trams and bridges, past the glowing signs, the quiet narrow houses lean and wait, as though they know that some hearts travel far, only to find stillness by a rainy gate. Here a smile is small but honest as the light. Here the tables know the names of tired hands, and every chord descends like evening fog across the oldest and the kindest land. Pour the night in a coffee cup. Let the old jazz fill it up. Amsterdam in the rain-washed gleam. You are memory, you are dream. You are every lantern on the waterline, every note that says the evening will be fine. Nothing is loud here, nothing needs to be, just the rustle of a coat, the hiss of tea, and the city breathing softly through the rain, as if to tell us we may rest again. Cup. Let the old jazz fill it up. Amsterdam in the rain-washed gleam. You are memory, you are dream. You are every lantern did people go? Keep Amsterdam alive in dusk and steam. A vintage frame around a softer dream. The tram line sings a little as the evening glides along. I found a small republic of calm inside a vintage hotel lobby, where porcelain and lamplight make a treaty with the rain. And every coat that passes carries stories in the grain. The waiter moves like midnight with a practiced kind of grace. A record turns in amber and puts patience in the space. Outside the windows shimmer with 1,000 softened gleams. Inside the room the piano folds the weather into dreams. Let the window rain keep time with every whispered glow. Stay until the last cup cools, the last tram bell is gold. Stay until the river writes the parts we never told. Stay until the lamplit glass has gentled every ache, and all the weary evening knows exactly how to break. A woman with an umbrella leaves petals in the hall. A newspaper lies sleeping by the coat rack near the wall. The saxophone is velvet and the brushes barely speak, like footsteps on old bridges at the end of every week. I taste the dark roast quiet and the sugar of the hour. The city turns from iron to rain-reflected flower. No one needs a grand goodbye, the room already knows how evenings in old Prague become the way a memory grows. Let the window rain keep time with every whispered glow. Stay a little longer now, the night is tender slow. Let the coffee house keep watch where softer sorrows go. Stay until the bridge lamps blur like halos on the stream, and every pane of weather learns to carry one more dream. When the river keeps our secrets and the bridge forgets our names, let the saxophone remember. Let the bass walk carefully between the hours we keep. Let the trumpet kiss the dark and tuck the rooftops into sleep. Whispered glow. Stay until the room grows dim and all the chairs are kind. Stay until the rain leaves only silver in the mind. Stay until the final chord hangs quiet in the blue, and Prague, in all her evening grace, sings back a little too. Coffee steam, window rain, cobblestone, and lantern flame. Old city, soft city, keep me in your frame. Tonight, tonight, tonight. Tonight.
I spread my papers on the morning desk. The lamp is on, the coffee's at its best. A record plays the kind of jazz that drives the pencil forward and the mind survives. The piano swings in perfect, steady time, and every chord drops like a perfect rhyme. I write and scratch and write and start again, while jazz keeps everything inside its lane. Working alone with jazz to keep me right. A quiet kind of music in the light. Every note is what the pencil needs to find the thought beneath the thought and breathe. Working alone but never lonely here. The piano makes the purpose crystal clear. When everything feels muddled and confused, the jazz untangles what the mind has bruised. The hours pass in swinging, steady time. The notebook fills with thought and almost rhyme. The trumpet interjects with something bright and puts another good idea in sight. The bassist walks through everything I know and helps the work along with every slow and steady step beneath the melody. A rhythm makes the thinking flow more free. Working alone with jazz to keep me right. A quiet kind of music in the light. Every note is what the pencil needs to find the thought beneath the thought and breathe. They asked me once how I could focus here with all this music filling every ear. I said the jazz does not distract at all. It catches me each time I start to fall into the silence where the thoughts get stuck. The jazz provides the structure and the luck of a smooth and unencumbered mind. The kind of focus that is hard to find. The afternoon is almost spent and done. I stretch and smile at what I have become in just a few good hours of jazz and work. No interruption, deadline, or a quirk. A final chord, the record slows and stops. The stylus lifts and in the silence drops.
a satisfaction heavy as the night. A good day's work done in the amber light. Working alone with jazz to guide the way. That's how I wanna spend each quiet day. A blue bicycle leaned outside against a wall of weathered lime, beside a bucket full of blooms that made the whole lane smell like June. Inside the table shone like cream, and you arrived inside the dream. A little late, a little flushed, and suddenly the room felt hushed. There are entrances that shift the day, that make the ordinary sway, and yours was one of those I know, that turn the morning tender slow. Blue bicycle spring, hear the little cafe sing, brews and blossom hearts at ease, love riding softly in the breeze. Blue bicycle spring, every cup a silver rain, and every moment wanted to stay inside that bright and blooming day. You set your gloves beside the plate, as if time itself could wait. The waiter brought a sugar tart, and something opened in my heart. A flute line from the radio curled above the room below, and all the petals on the street seemed to gather at your feet. I watched the sunlight find your face and teach the whole old room new grace, as if the city had rehearsed for this one scene from spring's own verse. Blue bicycle spring, hear the little cafe sing, brews and blossom hearts at ease, love riding softly in the breeze. Blue bicycle spring, every cup a silver rain, and every moment wanted to stay inside that bright and blooming day. No destination, no grand plan, no map but where your smile began. No future larger than this seat, where spring and jazz and kindness meet. And yet it felt enough to fill the canals, the rooftops and the hill, enough to carry through the years as one of life's more perfect clears. Bicycle spring, hear the little cafe sing, brews and blossom hearts at ease, love riding softly in the breeze. Blue bicycle spring, every cup a silver rain, and every moment wanted to stay inside that bright and blooming day. The bicycle waited in the sun, the afternoon had just begun, but in my heart one thing took wing. blue bicycle leaned outside against a wall of weathered lime, beside a bucket full of blooms that made the whole lane smell like June. Inside the tables shone like cream, and you arrived inside the dream. A little late, a little flushed, and suddenly the room felt hushed. There are entrances that shift the day, that make the ordinary sway, and yours was one of those, I know, that turned the morning tender slow. Blue bicycle spring, hear the little cafe sing, Bruges blossom hearts at ease, love riding softly in the breeze. Blue bicycle spring, every cup a silver ring, and every moment wanted to stay inside that bright and blooming day. You set your gloves beside the plate, as if time itself could wait. The waiter brought a sugar tart, and something opened in my heart. A flute line from the radio curled above the room below, and all the petals on the street seemed to gather at your feet. I watched the sunlight find your face and teach the whole old room new grace, as if the city had rehearsed for this one scene from spring's own verse. Blue bicycle spring, hear the little cafe sing, Bruges blossom hearts at ease, love riding softly in the breeze. Blue bicycle spring, every cup a silver ring, and every moment wanted to stay inside the bright and blooming day. No destination, no grand plan, no map but where your smile began.
A candle leans in closer while the coffee breathes its warmth. I found a small republic of calm inside a small coffee house interior, where porcelain and lamplight make a treaty with the rain, and every coat that passes carries stories in the grain. The waiter moves like midnight with a practiced kind of grace. A record turns in amber and puts patience in the space. Outside the windows shimmer with 1,000 softened gleams. Inside the room the piano folds the weather into dreams. Hold this quiet coffee house where the weary hearts can slow. Stay until the last cup cools, the last tram bell is gold. Stay until the river writes the parts we never told. Stay until the lamplit glass has gentled every ache, and all the weary evening knows exactly how to break. A woman with an umbrella leaves petals in the hall. A newspaper lies sleeping by the coat rack near the wall. The saxophone is velvet
and the brushes barely speak, like footsteps on old bridges at the end of every week. I taste the dark roast quiet and the sugar of the hour. The city turns from iron into rain, reflected flower. No one needs a grand goodbye, the room already knows how evenings in old Prague become the way a memory grows. Hold this quiet coffee house where the weary hearts can slow. Stay a little longer now, the night is tender slow. Let the coffee house keep watch where softer sorrows go. Stay until the bridge lamps blur like halos on the stream, and every pane of weather learns to carry one more dream. When the river keeps our secrets and the bridge forgets our names, let the saxophone remember. Let the bass walk carefully between the hours we keep. Let the trumpet kiss the dark and tuck the rooftops into sleep. House where the weary hearts can slow. Stay until the room grows dim and all the chairs are kind. Stay until the rain leaves only silver in the mind. Stay until the final chord hangs quiet in the blue. And Prague, in all her evening grace, sings back a little to coffee steam, window rain, cobblestone and lantern flame. Old city, soft city, keep me in your frame tonight, tonight, tonight.
He drives the truck in October when the leaves are going gold, when the children are in school and the afternoons grow cold. Nobody orders ice cream in the October afternoon, but he drives the route with music playing his familiar tune. He says the summer people think they're the ice cream type, but October is when the flavor of the year is ripe. The adults who are passing walk a little different then. They hear the music and remember being 10 and 10 again. He came back every year, past the point of reason in the cold, and sold the October customers a flavor sweet and bold. Because ice cream in the autumn is a philosophical thing. It says the cold is coming, but today we're savoring. A professor bought a double once in late November rain and said, "This is the most absurd and beautiful thing plain, to eat a summer food inside an autumn coat and scarf is the closest I have come to being whole and half." By December he is gone to wherever ice cream men go, but October hears his truck on certain streets below, and people pause mid-sentence at the music in the air and smile, the kind of smile that means he was always there. He came back every year past the point of reason in the cold, and sold the October customers a flavor sweet and bold. Because ice cream in the autumn is a philosophical thing. It says the cold is coming, but today we're savoring. Order one more scoop in October while you can. The ice cream man knows autumn better than most men. Apricot dawn in Lyon, floating on the waterline. Morning wears a softer color, somewhere between peach and wine. The bridges glow like quiet lanterns, swans leave ripples made of glass, and every breath the city takes feels like a prayer that came to pass. Apricot dawn in Lyon, lay your light across my day. Turn my hurried thoughts to petals, let my shadows drift away. In this cafe by the canal, where the piano answers slow. Apricot dawn in Lyon, you teach the tired heart to glow. The scent of orange peel and coffee rises with the silver steam. A woman in a pearl white blouse laughs as if inside a dream. The newspaper boy keeps calling, yet even he sounds somehow mild, as though the morning touched his voice and made the restless city smile. Apricot dawn in Lyon, lay your light across my day. Turn my hurried thoughts to petals, let my shadows drift away. In this cafe by the canal, where the piano answers slow. Apricot dawn in Lyon, you teach the tired heart to glow. No cathedral made of stone could hold this tenderness alone. It lives instead in cup and chair, in small gold patches on the stair, in music low and linen white, in boats half sleeping out of sight, and in the way the morning bends to tell the soul it still can mend.
in China, where the hours overflow. Apricot dawn in Lyon, you are all I need to know. Apricot dawn, gentle and thin, a tender light beneath the skin. And by the canal the old world gleams, like memory made of dreams.
Rain on the panes, lights on the canal, coffee in the dusk.
There is blue on the canal and golden doors, a perfect half of sorrow, half of peace. At the window hangs the shimmer of the storm, yet in this room the world is all release. Old film colors soften every face, brown cafe walls hold shadows tenderly, and from the speakers comes a velvet tune that sounds like rain, remembering the sea. And the room grows warmer as the shadows fall, like the city saved a little peace for us all. Pour the night in a coffee cup, let the old jazz fill it up. Amsterdam in the rain-washed gleam, you are memory, you are dream, you are every lantern on the waterline, every note that says the evening will be fine. Past the trams and bridges, past the glowing signs, the quiet narrow houses lean and wait, as though they know that some hearts travel far, only to find stillness by a rainy gate. Here a smile is small but honest as the light, here the tables know the names of tired hands, and every chord descends like evening fog across the oldest and the kindest land. For the night in a coffee cup, let the old jazz fill it up. Amsterdam in the rain-washed gleam, you are memory, you are dream, you are every lantern on the waterline, every note that says the evening will be fine. Nothing is loud here, nothing needs to be, just the rustle of a coat, the hiss of tea, and the city breathing softly through the rain, as if to tell us we may rest again. For the night in a coffee cup, let the old jazz fill it up. Amsterdam in the rain-washed gleam, you are memory, you are dream, you are every lantern on the waterline, every note that says the evening will be fine. Keep this song beneath the window's glow, keep this room where quiet people go, keep Amsterdam alive in dusk and steam, a vintage frame around a softer dream.
two for the people who kept us safe, the nurses and the drivers and the ones who manned the grace. He cracks the eggs without a word and knows the order's cold, because the 3 a.m. regulars are loyal and bold. A woman comes in every night before her shift ends right. She orders the same scrambled eggs she's ordered every night. He makes them soft the way she likes and adds a little toast. And she says, "You're the only one